Let's turn now to Abuja, where traders and residents were left counting their losses after a kerosene explosion killed 5 persons and injured many in an evening fire in KUBWA area. FCT authorities are appealing to the citizens to abide by the law prohibiting the sale of inflammable products in residential areas. ADISA reports.
Grief, sorrow, tears as Chioma mourns her 16-year-old daughter, Success. The morning after tragedy hit her family, she is surrounded by sympathizers. Success was attracted by the explosion that rocked the makeshift market at the front of the family's residence, but she never lived to tell the story. Queen Bulus sells plantain here. She was lucky to escape with injuries on her arm. She says a spark from a nearby transformer brought down a wire that hit her arm.
As I was sitting here selling plantain, then the thing has spark from here. Then I know this wire now caught and I run.
Other residents and fire service authorities also reacted differently.
Tank of kerosene exploded. People's shop was burning. People was burning. Now even we, they use hand, the fresh water, where we say the fresh water, they quench on fire. We call fire brigades. More than 3 hours, they refuse to come.
When this fire incident happened yesterday, immediately I mobilized the KUBWA fire station, which was stationed NYC camp at that very point in time. And promptly they responded.
Eyewitnesses attributed the explosion to adulterated kerosene.
The gravity of the explosion that wreaked this havoc is better understood with the force that lifted the kerosene tank right from this spot to the rooftop.
The Minister of State comes on an assessment visit to the site of the incident. She appeals to citizens to abide by the law prohibiting the sale of inflammable products in residential areas.
It's disheartening when we lose loved ones and family. It is more disheartening when we go to visit them in pain. It is very disheartening when we even have to bury our loved ones and see them deformed.
At the KUBWA General Hospital, relatives of victims of the fire incident pray for their survival. The minister is taking around the wards. At the morgue, 5 bodies await pickup by their families. The minister assures that all bills will be taken up by the government, just as the hospital authorities say some of the victims may be transferred to the National Hospital.
The government is also looking immediately into clearing all the shanties around the market and the flammable substances that have been sold around residences and markets where we have that are densely populated will continue to remain prohibited.
Everything we have done and what the FCT minister has come to do is a perfect synergy for service delivery to the people.
Very close relatives of the dead are now being admitted into hospitals for necessary psychological evaluation and treatment. ADISA, TVC News, Abuja.